Alright guys, making a video here. This is after a long day of work. It got a little bit slow at the end, but just tired overall. But yeah, this is gonna be yet another Trump video because I'm kind of obsessed with following all of this crap right now. So I'm breaking my rule, guys. I'm making slop content when it comes to this Trump stuff. Kind of, not really. Still kind of though. So yeah, this one is about the recent Epstein thing. So the thing that's annoying about all this Trump stuff is it literally is like week to week. Like I think again it was Jason Mirachuk on Mirachuk Now. He was talking about how like every Thursday is the firmware update. So I started paying attention to that, and yeah, like clockwork. Last Thursday, the Coldplay Kiss scandal or whatever the hell they called it happened. Just like that, now everybody's talking about Coldplay and this kissing scandal. Anyway, this is not what the video's about. This is some astronomer guy got caught cheating on his wife, basically, with some HR lady. But the point I'm making is that Epstein, again, this is why I made the video that I recently made, the Trump history video, where I basically said that like Trump was never capable of doing what's necessary. The reason I made that video is because I know how this MAGA stuff works. I've been following it for myself personally like 7, 8 years, but Trump's been around for a decade now. And so I knew that this Epstein thing was going to get memory hold, just the way that Trump was talking about it. You know, and now the point of this video, right? Now he's trying to blame it on the Obamas, and he's trying to say that Biden's DOJ deleted documents, right? And, you know, all that's believable. But at the same time, it's like, we know it's not a list. Like, we're not stupid. This is where Trump bothers me. And really MAGA, I shouldn't even say MAGA, because the white pill of all of this is that I would say like 80% of his base is not falling for this shit. So that's the white pill of this. But he basically thinks that if he just blames the Democrats, that like magically it goes away. And he's bringing up Russiagate again. Like it's so cringe. And I don't know what I'm going to title this video, but this really is the fall of Trump, guys. It's over. Like, this is actually over. It's crazy how fast it happened. I didn't think it would happen like this. I mean, I don't even think we're going to get deportations. I've said that in the past video. So Trump is done. He's literally done, unfortunately, for all of us. And yeah, really nothing ever happens. That's kind of the way to think about it, at least politically. Culturally, things are happening, but again, we don't actually live in democracy, so that doesn't really matter. People are going to figure that out more and more as time goes on. But yeah, like nothing ever happens with this political stuff, and Trump's just become a neocon, essentially. He's just become a neocon. He's become Bush Light, and now he's trying to just blame it all on Obama. And again, I'm not saying they're not faultless. That's what's so stupid about this whole thing, is because they rigged the election in 2020, the Democrats like screwed themselves, really, because yeah, now we really don't know, and it's more believable that Biden would delete documents if they did exist. If they would have just not rigged the election, you know, this is what's so sad about Trump. If they would have just let him win in 2020, we would have just got this, and then it would already be over. Like, the Democrats would be in like power right now. It's weird to think about that they really were that afraid of Trump. I'm just starting to think about him. Like, this guy is like, he's such a Democrat on so many issues. Another thing he did recently is he was talking about how great Mark Levin's book is on power. He says on Truth Social, guys, he says, guys, read Mark Levin's book. It's the talk of the town. I'm telling you, it's the talk of the town. Mark Levin, the ultimate Jew. I love him. I love Israel. I love Ben Netanyahu. You need to go check out Mark Levin's book, folks. And also, the Epstein list does not exist. If you think it exists, then you are scum. You are filthy, and I don't want anything to do with you. There's your Trump impersonation for this video. That's basically what he's doing, though. I wish I was making that up. I was a little hyperbolic there, but not really. That's essentially what Trump's doing. He's spurging out online, and now he's focused on the Obamas. Like, this is what's so... Nothing's going to happen, guys. It's like, I imagine this today. I was like, they're just... Now the right wing is just doing to the Democrats what the Democrats did to Trump. But we all know what happened. Like, Trump was fine. You know, they shot at him, but... You know, I'm honestly open to the possibility now that the shooting was staged. I'm at that point with Trump where I'm open to the possibility that all of this was bullshit, and or they brought Trump into a room, like I said in my last video, and they basically said, listen, dude, like we could have killed you, but we didn't. So you're gonna be a good boy now, Trumpy. And yeah, so it's too fishy at this point for me to you know, I can't just go to people now and be like, no, he got shot at. I have doubts now. You know, last year I was so certain, but this is depressing, guys. It's a very depressing revelation. I don't know how long this video is going to be. This might be another shorter one, but you know, I've been thinking about this at work, and you know, I have all these other videos I want to make. Let me know down in the comments if you guys even care about this Trump stuff. Maybe I'll just abandon it wholesale and focus on doing my other videos, but I don't know what it is about this stuff. This Trump stuff just bothers me, because it's like, I don't expect the list. I don't expect this stuff. I just expect you to not be a complete shill. That's what I expect, Trump. I just expect you to maybe give a little bit of a shit about the country that you say you care about, instead of just being a complete loser and just cucking on every issue. And to answer, I got some comments on some other videos. I don't think Trump's on the list. That's not the issue here. I think Trump has friends that are on the list. And also the entire government, media, Hollywood, and Congress is probably on the list. That's all it is. He doesn't want the country to collapse. But as the saying goes, if the rule that got you here, what is it from No Country for Old Men? If the rule that you followed got you here, then of what use is the rule? And so that you can just take that and apply that to the government. If the government that we use to get us here got us here, then yes, what use is the government? Why are you protecting these people? That's what pisses me off about Trump. And it's all because of GDP, folks. It's because GDP. You know, you guys aren't talking about Texas, okay? You're not talking about the tariffs. You're not talking about the great big beautiful bill that I personally handcrafted. All you want to talk about is Epstein. You just want to talk about the actual fabric of our country. You don't want to talk about immigration. You don't want to talk, you know, this is what he's doing. And it's driving me crazy that he thinks that we're this stupid. I've criticized MAGA in the past as a base, calling them a clown show, which, you know, I still think what MAGA represents is a clown show, but I might change my opinion now, because, you know, if I'm wrong, I'll admit it. I think what's happening with Trump is showing that MAGA actually does have some kind of morality, because, like I said, most of them are not just going along with this. And so I think that Trump is the clown. That's what I should. Trump is a clown. Him and his team of retards over there, with, you got Pam Bondi and Dan Bongino and you know, who's that guy, the stupid House Speaker, I forget his name, Johnson, some Speaker Johnson, you know, he's a clown. Jim Jordan, they're all Israel shills. That's what we're learning. They're literally all Israel shills. Matt Gaetz, the one guy that actually wasn't, they made sure he got out of there quick, and they replaced him with Bondi at the beginning of the admin. So yeah, like, all of this stuff is it's all about Jews, guys. I'll just say it plainly. YouTube be damned. You know, sorry, YouTube. Just kidding. It's all about them. It's about the special people over there. And that's another thing with Epstein, is that, yeah, it probably reveals that it is them. And again, who runs Hollywood? Who created Las Vegas? This is all just history you guys can read, but it is always them. When they say every single time in the memes, they literally mean every single time. And it took me years to really realize this, but the more you notice and the more you research, you realize, yes, it really was and is always them. And then you understand the biblical ramifications of this. So anyway, I'm home now. I'm just going to make this a shorter video, guys. But let me know what you think about this down below, and I'll talk to you on the next one.